Boys, I'll start with this. Currently, your old teammate, Stephen Kernahan, is the president of the Carlton Football Club. From your time playing with him, can you believe that?
Yes, I do. Yes, I can.
Why?
He's a people's person. Whoops.
Yeah, he's just working out.
And just put the windscreen wipers on. That's always a good sign.
He's a go out and get him.
Oh yeah,
He's a leader.
that's true.
He loves his club.
That's good enough.
So,
Kouta, you agree?
oh, look, in my time he was the greatest leader as in a captain, but we had some wonderful captains after that, and Braddles was one also.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, he always showed signs of it, but he's a terrific, like what Anne said, I think he's more that people's person and really does have the club at heart.
I'm sure there are times on footy trips when you're thinking, this man could never be president of this club, but...
Oh, no, he's kind of quiet in the footy trips.
Is he?
Yes.
That's because you avoided him, I think. Whenever
right.
you started drinking, you could never drink with sticks
exactly.
because you drink that much. It was just hard to keep up. So whenever he called me, I know me and Ange too, I think.
We'd go and chase chicks and they'd go and chase the beer.
Well, you would chase chicks, not me.
Okay.
Yeah?
Well, what if
Oh,
you
we're
went...
19, 20 years of age, so what do you think, what would you like to do? Would you rather chase beer or would you rather chase ladies?
It's a good question.
Sam?
It's almost a rhetorical question.
Mr. Payne?
Better not answer that one.
All right, what about this? Go back to the playing days, boys. What was your, the old player profiles that you had to fill out? In the record, used to be in the record. So I want you to pretend you're in your playing days. So favourite meal. What was the answer back in the day when you were playing?
I reckon mine would have been pizza.
Pizza?
Yeah, I reckon capricciosa back then. I think so.
Nice. Ange?
Carbonara.
See, I like that you went a bit off, because of your multicultural,
Well, it's not a Greek dish. I'm
exactly.
a Greek.
But back
I'm
in
an
the day,
Italian.
a lot of blokes would have just gone with spaghetti bolognese. I like that you went a bit left to centre. That's nice.
But extra
The
cream.
European.
Extra cream
Extra
and bacon.
cream in your carbonara.
And bacon.
Well, Ange
yeah.
used to go to Red Roosters, order chicken and chips and have his drink as gravy. So that's how bad his diet was, Ange.
They would ask me, would you like a drink with that, sir? And I said, the gravy's my drink. No,
That was
no
Ange.
joke.
What a different time.
Love the old gravy, buddy.
All right, back in the day, favourite movie. When you were playing and you had to fill out this thing, what would have been favourite movie?
Easy.
Here you go.
One Flew Over the Cuckoo's Nest. Oh,
Really?
yeah.
What
Jack
attracted you to
Nicholson.
that?
Oh, just love loonies. Love them. I love them.
That's because he is one.
Well, possibly.
Nah,
Quite possibly.
For me, the most inspirational movies were always Rocky, So every one I loved. And as a family, I think we went to watch Rocky 3, and I can still recall that movie.
Comedy, John. Comedy.
Did you think Did you think that Clubber Lang? I never thought that he was going to get over Clubber Lang. Did you? There was real concerns there, Peter.
What about this bloke? Does he remind you of Drago?
Ivan Drago, I must
Drago was number 4.
Yeah, but does he remind you of Drago?
Back in my day, I used to have the flat top with a bit of a mullet.
And the GT stripes?
Yeah, do you remember them? Oh, no, they were bad.
Was that
Big Bad Mario.
Was that even Drago inspired? Good.
Yeah, back in the day, he was the man. Oh, mate, in Rocky 4, what a physique.
Did you think that, especially after his performance in Rocky 2, did you think that Apollo Creed retired too early? Because he only just got beaten in Rocky 2 and then he retired. Why would you do that?
Yeah, you're spot on.
Yeah.
Unbelievable what movies can do for you.
What was it about the Rocky story that appealed to you so much, Kouta?
Yeah.
It's that inspiration, isn't it? The guy that, basically got the call up, who, wasn't training as hard, worked hard at it, had the opportunity, who, came up against really the unbeatable person. So it just, it just gives you that strive in life. So if things are down, you just keep going.
Okay, but wouldn't you get it after the first Rocky? Why after 6?
Mate, I kept going.
You didn't watch 5.
I don't think, no, I never.
You didn't
I
watch
don't,
5.
I don't think I've ever watched 5. 4 was enough to me to just finish.
1 was enough.
Finished.
1.
No, 1 wasn't enough.
All right. What about favourite night spots back in the day, boys?
Go on, Ange.
Metro days.
Any particular night?
Sam and George Francescos. Thank you so much.
Who were they? The
Drink
bouncers?
cards.
The bouncers, yeah.
Drink cards.
The
VIP.
barman. Yeah, / owners. Yeah, I drink cards, endless drink cards, Rockstar entries. It was fantastic. It was fantastic.
This is my club or the Red Rooster used to go to? Was it Metro?
Metro nightclub.
Chase's was my favourite on a Sunday night.
Delirium,
by
right?
far. But that was ripping. But Metro days were good when we were young.
Yeah.
We used to get there at 9 o'clock because if we got there at 11, the line would be massive.
course.
So we wanted to look cool, so we'd turn up at 9 o'clock, wait upstairs, and when the crowd built up at 11 o'clock, we'd walk downstairs and think, how good are we? We just got in, see boys, see?
Under 19 days, I couldn't get in.
Yeah.
Why
I'd
not?
struggle because you needed a collar. I never liked wearing collars. I dislike collars. So I had a collar in the car just in case.
What, that you attached?
Well, to the car.
Have it on.
No. It sounds like getting into the MCC members. You need a collar.
Absolutely. But there were times where people would just walk in with T-shirts and I'd go, what about this guy?
Yeah.
What about that guy? Oh, we know them. And I thought, oh, shoot, man. How am I going to get to be known? And then once I started playing a bit of senior footy, I was like, okay, you can walk in with your singlet if you wanted to.
Wow.
That's great.
So one of your greatest perks of being a professional footballer for Carlton was you got to go to a nightclub without wearing a collar. And what did you do before a game? What was the routine?
Night before or the day of the
Both.
game? Night before, I was always at home and eating my pasta and just visualising. And have a listen to him, he's unbelievable.
Yeah, while I was dating,
really
this
ever
guy's reading
went
books.
out.
Yeah, no problem.
I didn't read books, listening to music, visualising. What were you doing, Ange?
I was reading my program.
No,
who
you
I was going
weren't.
to play on, who I would potentially be against. You know,
Sam, I'll be
Did you
honest.
ever follow that? I never
Working
saw
on
you
their
pick up a man.
deficiencies.
Ange.
Yeah,
What,
that's
did you read
right.
it? How closely did you read it?
When you're kind of a bit...
He didn't even know who they were, let's be honest. Sam,
I didn't.
the day of the game, I used to try to avoid Ange because I used to like to sit there in the corner myself and just think about what I had to do.
Yeah.
But he was the complete opposite. Kick the ball around, but just to irritate me, kick it around me, make sure the ball hit me. He was just different. He needed to just be out there and kicking the ball, whereas I needed to just be relaxed.
Yeah.
The two opposites we were.
Yeah,
Complete
I couldn't
opposites.
be relaxed. I could not
And the
be
night,
relaxed.
and the night before was the same thing. I had to be at home to think of the game, whereas he had to be out and not even think about it.
Yeah.
It's completely different.
I love
Absolutely.
it. What about in the morning of a game?
Lemon tea, mum's lemon tea.
Here we go.
It's called Koutoufides. All those Greeks know it's called mountain tea
Right?
with a bit of lemon and honey, with 3 pieces of toast and honey. That's it. That was my brekkie.
Kouta?
Yeah, very similar. The toast, they're always a couple of jam toasted slices of bread
Wow.
and 2 with honey, just a real ritual. I never really used to eat too much before a game. It's too nervous.
What music did you listen to before a game?
You had a big collection, didn't you? I don't know.
Massive. Kickstart my heart. Whoa, yeah, kickstart my heart. Motley Crue.
Motley, that's it.
Right.
With my mum in the passenger doing this. Angie! I go, get out if you don't like it. Go with the Cooters.
Did you listen to that before every game or most games? A lot of games?
Those kind of songs. Europe songs, Motley Crue.
Did Mum did she ever come around by the end of you played a lot of games. By the end of it, was she
Oh,
just bopping along?
she wasn't bopping, but she dealt with it.
Accept it.
Except
She
She
did.
had to accept everything.
She
Ange
did. She
I remember Ange used to turn up at home with his bag and just drop it there on the floor, and his mum used to run over,
What was I supposed
pick
to
up
do?
his
Go and
bag,
clean
grab
it?
all his
I've
clothes
just-
and put it in the washer. Angie,
I've just
good boy.
battled for 2.5
Angie, good
hours.
boy. At least you could have had the decency to get your clothes and put it into the basket.
just into the
Okay.
basket.
It wasn't
It's not that hard, is it?
Just dropped it
Is
in
it
the
that
water.
hard?
That's okay. It was in the
Poor
water.
mum. Poor Mina.
Mum was my number one fan.
Mate.
Oh God, she was in that case.
Oh,
Just
yeah.
like the
The
Cooters.
food, she copped the abuse of the food if there was too much salt.
Too
But it was
much,
okay
really?
to drink gravy at Red Rooster, but if there was too much salt in the food,
Too much oil.
poor Mina, I had to sit there and experience it.
Well,
She's copped abuse.
Well, she worked at, she was a chef by trade, and
Yeah.
if she didn't have it right after 30 years,
Well, maybe everyone else liked it, Andrew, not you. When you say mum, it's nice, very nice. Thank you, mum, thank you.
thanks. Oh, there were thank
Bit
yous.
of grateful.
There were thank yous. I was very grateful. But get it right.
Looking after you would have been a full-time job, Andrew.
Oh.
If there was one quality of the other that you could take, what would it be?
Oh, easy.
Nothing.
Easy.
Nothing.
Of his,
Nothing.
this is what I would always say before we'd go out. I said, Kouta, can I borrow your body? Neck up, you have problems. Neck down, mate, you're a cunt. Right? I'll just put my head
Yeah.
on your body, on your shoulders.
Perfect.
What did you call it? $5 million body.
Oh, that's
5%
right.
head
I
or
said,
something?
you're worth $1,010,000. That's when he signed his, $1 million contract, right? I said, mate, you're worth $1,010,000. He goes, what's worth the 10 cents? I said, well, you got $1 million body and a 10-cent head.
You're a good
Love
friend.
He's a good
You're
bloke, isn't he?
friend. Playing weight.
Yeah, 87. I just remember 87.
87. All right. Current weight.
96.
Kouta, playing weight.
In the nutty.
97.
Current weight.
Very similar now.
Is it?
96, 97, yeah.
Wow.
Haven't moved.
And I'm just going to assume that you playing heights is still the same. as
We
your
would hope so.
current height.
Actually, we're
Maybe I've shrunk a
identical,
little.
aren't we? 189, 190.
190 point, whatever. Similar,
2 days
same
apart.
height.
Jan 16, Jan 18.
Wow.
Year difference. Boom.
Yep. Capricorn.
Opposites. Clown,
Not wrong.
clown,
Yeah.
serious.
Yeah. Mate, I need a month off from everything else.
Mate, Mr. Payne, that was great.